Hello, loves. Welcome back to Desire Dialogues, where we talk about sex with unapologetic honesty. I'm your host, Lauren Goyette, sex and relationship coach, and your friendly reminder that pleasure is your birthright. Welcome back to my regs, my regulars, and to the new people. I'm so happy I'm in your ears. Today we're going to go deep, and I mean that in every way. We're talking about the portal between your legs. And yes, I said portal. Because it's not anatomy, right? It's not just that. It's sacred like architecture. It's magic. And if you ever felt disconnected from your body, ashamed of, your sexuality, or like you've been cut off from your own power, this episode is a reclamation. So what do I mean by portal? Let's be real, right? Our culture treats vulvas like either a punchline or a problem. And for most of us, sex education was more so filled with fear, pain, STDs, pregnancy, right? But what if I told you that the space between your legs is not just down there, right? It's a portal, a threshold where energetic creativity, life force, healing, and really super deep personal truth lives. It's a place where you're meant to feel, receive, and express. It's also a source of intuition, creativity, and extreme erotic power. And when it's shamed, silenced, and then ignored, we start to feel blocked and numb, resentful, and pretty disconnected from who we really are. So let's talk about some signs that maybe you're disconnected from the portal. You feel numb during sex or self-pleasure. You avoid being touched or seen. You rarely or even never initiate intimacy. You may feel shame or discomfort saying out loud, vulva, pussy, vagina, clitoris. And maybe you've never really explored that part of your body without rushing or without judgment. And listen, that's not your fault. That's conditioning. But you also don't have to stay there, and that's on you. So how do we reclaim this portal? It's not about having more orgasms, although yes, please. It's really about remembering who you are, right? And that pleasure center is your power source, right? I got a couple of practices for you. I love short, no bullshit podcast episodes because you're busy, right? And I also love to jam pack a little bit of homework in there, little invitations, so you can think about this episode and actually integrate, right? I got a practice for you. The first one is naming her, okay? Stop calling it down there. You could call it pussy, sacred center, vulva, yoni, whatever lights you up and feels right. Practice number 2, mirror work. This is always a practice I recommend, and it can be very difficult for a lot of people, all right? Take a mirror and look. You're not judging. You're just going to witness, right? You cannot reclaim what you refuse to see. Practice number 4. How about a little gentle touch with no goal, right? Just curiosity. Let your body speak. Let it say no. Let it say maybe. Let it say, oh, I want more of that. Practice number 4, portal journeying. Portal journeying, but in your journal, right? Go ahead and write down, okay, about what you've been taught about this portal, right? Maybe ask, what have I been taught about this part of me? What do I want to unlearn? And what truth lives here, right? My friend, your portal's powerful because it really holds your blueprint for receiving. And a lot of us really don't receive very well, right? We're conditioned to give. Not just sexually, right? Emotionally, energetically, creatively, right? And when we shut down our life force. But when we reclaim that, we become unstoppable. So if you're ready to reconnect with your body, get a little bit more turned back on, right? If you've been turned off, kind of touched out. If you want to tap into the portal between your legs as that source of pleasure and power and really sensual personal truth, I invite you to DM me on Instagram at Lauren Goyette. DM me portal. Let's talk about it, right? If you want so much more from this portal, and maybe you need to heal your relationship with this portal, we do all of that inside the Pleasure Collective membership. It is where you truly step into sexual authenticity for you. You create your personal user pleasure manual, and then learn how to share that and communicate it confidently and with clarity. All in my show notes. So this is your next step, my friend. You don't need to earn it, all right? Your body's already worthy. Until next time, keep trusting your pleasure. Mwah.